Hello, welcome back to my channel, and here I am with another great tutorial. This is a Ford Ranch wagon. It's a 1960, and this is the video number 6. On this video, on the video before, I show you how to put that wood in there. I talk about wood, how important it is to pick the right wood, especially on headliner. And on this video, we'll show you how to wrap it. All those pieces of wood that you can see, the piece on the front is not straight, so I will be cutting some pieces so wood will be a different thickness. I'm not going to show you 100%, but at least I will show you 75%. This piece right here is gonna be 1 and will be 16.5 by 92. That's one piece. The right and the left are the same size. The center piece will be 8 by 92. That piece right there. That one will be 1/4 of an inch thickness. The pieces that are going to be on the side will be 1/8 thickness. 8 by 92 is that one, and the other one is 16.5 by 92. So I'm going to the table, and here's the material. This is the one we're gonna be on the size, 16.5 by 92, 2 pieces. That wood is Luenboard or 1/8 plywood. So you can cut it with jigsaw, you can use a circular saw, or I will use this one. This one to cut this wood, it is so efficient and I like to use it. You can see I had 2 layers of 1/8 thickness wood, and I am cutting both at the same time. So I cut it already. I will cut a little bit on the front, then will cut a little bit on the back. But that will be later. This is a 1/2 inch thickness wood. That one is the piece that are gonna be on the front, because have like a different shade than the one that is going to be on the back. You can see I am taking it in a little bit right there. And this is 1 inch by 1/2 inch, and I'm doing the same thing. That is going to be on the side. That is going to create a bump on the side. And I am sanding a little bit and just making sure no bump, nothing in there. This is the piece that is going to be on the center. There will be a light. I'm going to put this 1/4 of an inch closed cell phone. It will have 2 lights, the one in the back and one in the front. I made the hole, then I put the lights in there, and I mark it all around, and I will remove that phone in there, clean it, and then put the light in there. Around that light will be a chrome, and you can see them on there. So I'm making sure the chrome fits on that hole. Then I sand it all around, make it nice, smooth, and I'm using a fine sand and a grinder, and I put this one, and perfect. I will add a 1 layer of 1/8 closed cell phone in there. So after that, I bring that piece to the car, and I put some small screw. I hold that piece with a small screw. Small. Make sure to use the right screw, not that long. So same thing, I bring that wood and put them on here. That's 1/8 wood. The center is 1/4 of thickness wood. And I screw, put a lot of screw, a small screw in there. And then I bring this wood. This is the piece that is going to be on the front, and you can see the shape that it has. I put them on there. That piece have a mark on the center. The headline have a mark on the center, so I made sure to follow that mark plus other 2 marks that I put them on the side. Put a screw right there, and this is the piece that is going to be on the side. I hold it with the staple. I am not going to remove this piece. That's what I am putting with the staple. The front piece and the back piece, I will remove it after I trace this. You can see I am marking those pieces. I need to get the right side. I don't want the piece to be longer or shorter. No, right. You can see I will do the same thing on the back. I will hold those pieces of wood with click and glue. So if you're going to make a hole, you have to use the right drill bit. Adjust that drill bit. You don't want that drill bit to go all the way through the metal. No, you don't want to do that. So adjust the drill bit. I'm going to put a lot of plastic click to hold that wood. And I will put glue too. Or I can put silicone, but I don't want to use silicone. Glue and click will be more than enough to hold those pieces of wood. So I make a lot of holes. Always put your protect your eyes. You see I have glasses and still that. I'll remove those pieces of wood and I will take it to the table. Okay, now I am cutting, you see it. Same thing on the front. So I got those pieces of wood. I can start with the center, put the center first, and then go with the sides, or do opposite. I made those hole in there and I put click, and you can see the click and the wood look flash. This is a 1/4 inch thickness wood. On this wood I cannot do that because it's a 1/8 thickness, so that's what I am using, a thickness font, 1/4 inch font on this one. On the center piece will be a 1/8 thickness font. What I am doing here is just putting font to protect those plastic click and putting glue on the 1/4 inch closed cell font and putting glue on this wood. You can see how many black click I am putting on the wood, a lot. Then I let it dry and I put the wood on top of the font. And right here the click is not flush, so you can see the bump in there. You can see clearly that bump, but I will sand it. I will eliminate that bump. I will cut all around the excess closed cell font, even through the wood, like that. Then I will get the sand and I will sand it all around, eliminate that sharp angle. And sand those bumps. Make it even. It looks like if it's not even, but it is even. Right here I will divide that wood on 3 sections equal. I put that ruler and hold it with the clamp. Same thing on the other end. Make sure. Then I will get a utility knife and cut all the way across. That's one line, and I will cut it 1/4 inch separate. I remove those ruler, and right here I don't want to cut it to the end, so 2 inches before the end, and I will remove that section of closed cell font, creating a lane. And I will use a nice sweat Alcantara. This is expensive material. This is around $100 per yard. Expensive. There are 3 different kind of material. One is like $15, the other one is like 30, and this one is like around 100. I will put that all around, and you see it. I am doing the front section. You just see me doing the back section right here, doing the front section, and you can see I put a backing on that material, 1/8 thickness headliner as a backing to make it strongest. I put glue and I put the material on top and I trace it because the round piece will be on 4th section. This is the front section. I glue it to the wood because I need to trace it. I need to cut it. And I will do the same thing on the driver's side. I just slip some extra in there for the seam allowance. Put a mark. That mark is very important, those marks in there. I remove it, and I will do the same thing with the piece on the side, right from right there all the way to the end. And I didn't show you that part, but I'm pretty sure you will do without see me doing it. Take it to the sewing machine, and I will sewing all those 4 pieces. This is the 4th piece, and you can see I am cutting 1/8 away from that stitch because I don't want extra material in there. I don't want that material to create a bump in there. So I got the first piece, and I will do the other corner. The stitches right here, it has to be as small as possible. This machine, the biggest stitch, it is number 5. That's smallest is number 24. So right now I have the stitch length on 16th. Then I put glue all around, all on that material. You can see it have fun as a backing, as a padding. Other way I will have to put the fun on the wood. I prefer put them on the material. It's easier for me, and for a lot of people who work on this tray too. Then after I put glue on the fabric, I come to right here and I put in glue. I get the chipboard and put glue on the area. I don't want overspray that area in there. That's why you see me holding like a chipboard. And I put glue only when it needed. Same thing right here, all around. You're not gonna see me putting glue all around, but I'm just giving you an idea on this area what I'm going to do all around. And I will let it dry for around 2.5 minutes. So those lines, those marks are very important. And those lines are on the material too, so I made sure to put a line over the line. And there is the front part. I move to the back. It's getting dark, so that's what I put some lime in there. That way you can have a better vision about what I'm doing. Same thing on the back. There are some marks on the back, so I may have to make sure to put those mark matches. And same thing. Then I start working on the front area, pulling in. Make sure no wrinkle. Shouldn't have wrinkle because I mark it and I am follow those marks. You can see me pulling and gluing to the front. Like I say in the video before, the hardest part of this is to prepare everything. Wrap with material is easier. Preparing is the part that will take longer. You will need patience. But this is easy, wrap with material. This can be leather, can be vinyl. With vinyl, leather is kind of heavy, so with leather, I don't recommend you to put the padding on the material. No, put them on the wood. I am cutting all the excess material in there. On top of there will be some molding, metal, not plastic, that will cover all that area. And you can see the front. I will cut it right here, the excess material. And you can see me right there cutting. And I will do the same thing all around. I just show you the front and show you the side. Right here I am cutting to the excess material. Same thing, and you can see it. And I already cut it all around. So next I will work on the center piece, putting glue. On some fabric, when you put glue, you don't put padding or foam on the fabric, and you put glue like right there, you have to be careful because some material is so thin that when you put glue, sometimes the glue go through it and you can see it from the outside. So make sure that when you put glue, don't put it too much. So right here on the front, I will cut it right here first. I give it like 3/4 of an inch away from the angle of the phone, and I make it some small cut all around. I will put a light in there. I want to look nice, that thing. You can see that chrome in there. Perfect. And right here, this is the front area. I just fold it. The back will be the same. On the side will be different. You see I'm putting glue on the side. I will glue that area on that headliner wood. And I put glue on the center. I remove that phone. I will take this piece to the car and I will put them on. Those click, you have to go inside those holes. So in case I want to remove this thing later, for any reason the customer want me to remove it, I can remove that panel without any problem. And you can see it. And now I am gluing this part. Sometimes I do the side panel first, and as a last one I do the center, but I am doing differently this time. You might ask me why are you doing differently? Because it is easier for me to do this part first, and then the other side panel wrapping on the table all around and just coming and putting right there. So I will do that thing and all that panel. You didn't see me doing everything, but I giving you an idea. And then I come to the table and put glue on that channel. But channel a lot of glue. And then I will put glue on all. If you don't have a glue gun, you can apply glue right here with the brush on that fabric. Tool will make you so efficient. But in case if you don't have money to spend on tool, you have to do everything by hand. I get that gluing board, put them on top of that fabric. Okay, with the Alcantara, with fabric, you have advantage. With vinyl, you have to be really carefully, because any mistake with vinyl, you will see it. With this material, a small mistake, you are not going to be able to see it, because it's sway. If I try to unglue it, like right there, you see a white, some portion of white foam. Okay, if that happen on vinyl, I have to remove that white foam. But because it is Alcantara, you won't see it at all. and I am making sure that material sunk in there to form that channel. This sway or this Alcantara, it is from Reliquay. It is from Reliquay. All the material, the leather and the fabric that I am using for this car, it is from Reliquay. The carpet is from Veteran in Los Angeles. It's a German carpet. And I start gluing all around because it is a hard foam. It is hard to, when you pull it, look that area uneven or look like a bump. When you are using a low density foam, you have to be careful, because if you don't pull it, be consistent when you are pulling, you will see it. You will see it. So I just glue all around. I'm almost done. I will remove, cut the excess material like I always do. And then I will put glue on that wood in there a lot. A lot. There are so many different ways how you can do this. So many different ways. This is one way how you can hold that panel through the headliner. You can use a nice screw. You can use other kind of click. Or you can hold that panel only with glue. See, I'm putting a lot of glue. I can hold that panel with glue only. But why I am putting click? Because I want the panel to be strong in there. It is not heavy. It's all wood and you can see it. And pay attention to this. All depends where I put the camera and where the light is hitting more. You will see that headliner in a different color. But the Alcantara is running through the same way. It's running to the front. So looks like if it's not. And I will show you that part later. You see the center look like a little bit dark. The side look like a little bit light. And then the other piece, the outside piece, look like a dark. But nah, all of them are running the same way. I just make sure those pieces, those clips are in. And now check this out. This headliner is done. Look, the outside piece look lighter, right? Look the next piece, look darker. The center look light color. That one look like a dark gray because the light is close to there and you can see it. A lot of people might think, oh, you're running wrong. You made a mistake. Some pieces are running backward. Now I will show you this in a different angle. And look, can you see it now? If I put my hand in there, it will look different. This headliner, it is customized, but a simple customize, not that hard. And look at right here. You see the piece of material that is on the bottom of your screen look darker, right? And you can see the rest of the pieces. It look lighter. Gray but lighter. You can see them on there. And I will move to the other side and you will see it differently. That is sway are like that. Alcantara is like that. I will move the camera to the other side and you will see it the opposite. Everything is running like the way it should be. Look right here. This piece now look lighter gray, and the other piece look darker. And before was the opposite. All depends from where do you see it, how many light do you have on one side, and that's That way it will change the color. So my friend, this is the video number 6 related to this project. I show you the whole process, how to, in the video before I put the wood in there, I hold the wood with a screw. I talk about wood, how important it is to pick the right wood when we are working on headliner. And on this video I show you the process of cover the wood, upholstery the wood. As you saw me, it is not hard to do it. You just have to know how. That's the thing. You just have to know how. I know if you are learning, you might don't have an idea how to approach, how to do it. You might get confused, you might get nervous, and I understand that part because you are new. But my video are here to help you, are here to try to give you an idea. If you are one of those who are barely start working on upholstery, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There are a lot of videos here, are a lot of videos that might help you to improve your skill. If you have a long time working on this beautiful tray and you are here watching this video, my friend, I don't have nothing to show you. I just say thank you for being here watching my videos. I really appreciate that you are here. So my friend, thank you for watching my videos. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Any comment, any like will help to my channel, will help to my videos. That way YouTube will recommend my videos. So thank you so much. Stay tuned for the rest of this project. There are like 5 or 4 videos related to this project. So and there are a lot of more videos were coming about some other projects. So thank you. See you on the next video.